We're the last of the cowboys. Giddy up, gone, boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James. A modern day outlaw gang. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys. Saddle up, boys.
So we're cruising right along outside Tulsa here, just west of Tulsa. We're at the 2017 Super Rigs Truck Show, and we got a familiar voice with us today. That's Dennis Durand from Jade Transport. You're tooling around in a mighty fine-looking Kenworth there. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Hi, Chris. This is a brand new glider that Larry ordered, and it was put together at Jade Transport with the mechanics there. Chris and Nathan did a fantastic job on the truck. Very proud to be able to drive it. And like I say, it's a day cab that was brought in because you can still get the flat windshields in a day cab, and then of course the back of the cab had to be all cut out, and the sleeper added, of course, and then the rest of the work was done right in the shop, and the boys did an incredible job on it. I'm very, very happy with the truck.
Well, it certainly got my attention at Matt's, and I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody about it there. So I'm glad that you guys came back to Super Rig so everyone can get a closer look at it, and we can get it out on the road here.
It's a 14-liter Detroit. It's got a good manifold and big turbo and everything on it. It seems to pull very well. Lots of turbo noise, and it runs very smooth. It's a very, very comfortable truck to drive with an 18-speed, of course, and then I'm just learning the truck myself because I basically just got in it here, but it's a very, very nice truck to drive.
Yeah, it sounds that way. And literally, you said that this is your first time driving it, so give us an impression of what you think.
It's a very, very comfortable truck to drive. The boys have done a lot of trick work to the truck inside and out. It's just incredible. Very nice interior and carpet and everything put in the truck. And they worked night and day trying to get the truck ready for Louisville, and in fact when they got to Louisville they didn't quite have all the interior in the sleeper even, but the boys still went and showed off what they had. You know, that's what it's all about.
The Mercury sleepers are a type of sleeper that you look at it and it's something you just don't glance at and you turn away and you walk on to something else. You know, what makes the Mercury sleeper in your opinion such a great looking sleeper?
In the mid-80s, the Mercury sleeper was a very popular item for trucks, and of course over the years the fads changed, but now they're starting to come back, and this one actually came out of Ottawa, minus the interior and everything, of course, and it was basically put together there, and there's actually starting to be a few more trucks around that guys are putting them on. Kind of nice to see, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
And the new trailer, it's a 2016, and of course it's painted to match those trucks, so I've been very fortunate to roll this thing down the road.
Now, when we saw you last, that was about 2 years ago. We were leaving the Wheel Jam Truck Show, and we were headed out with a bunch of other guys. There's two other drivers for Jade, I believe, and we had some American drivers as well. So what's happened since then?
Well, I kept working at Jade Transport, keeping busy, and then actually just last week I took my truck down to California and sold it there. I'm going to drive Larry's truck here and then take a little bit of time off in the summertime, but look forward to still working as much as I can, and I just love what I do, so it worked out pretty good.
It's great to have that opportunity. Why would you want to sell your truck, though?
It just come time. I'm getting a lot older in years, and it's just come time where I want to start slowing down a little bit, but, still want to do what I love, so I figured, if I kept my truck for another year, I might as well keep it forever. And if I was to sell it now, I'd get a good dollar for it, and we'll just try and move it. So I sold it to a really nice owner in California, and very impressed with Joe and his family, and they went to a good home. I'm very happy about it.
Well, that's good. Now, you just said that you're trying to slow down. I don't buy that one bit. I, friended you on the old Facebook there, and I've seen videos of you and hopped up muscle cars and whatnot. What do you get into there with the muscle cars?
Well, that was another passion of mine, and before I was married, Chris, I had lots of muscle cars, and of course, as the family came, the priorities had to take over, and my muscle cars went. But I'd always said to my wife Shirley that when the kids are growing up, I'm going to build one, and so that's what we've done. I got a '67 Beaumont, which is a Pontiac. It looks like a Chevelle, and we rebuilt it. It took 7 years to do it, and it runs very, very well. It's just a little under 700 horsepower, so it's my daily driver. My wife calls it our grocery getter car, but she gets kind of a kick out of riding it. It's very rough and it shakes and rattles. You can't hide the horsepower through the mufflers, but it's a fun car to drive. I put an overdrive in it so I can run it on the highway, and it's just great. And Brad Isbestler did all the bodywork and paint, and it was just an incredible fun time. Took a while to find parts and stuff like that, but the car's all done, and I've enjoyed it for 2 years now. I do as many car shows as I can, and I think last year I put about 3,000 miles on the car just doing shows, so it was a great summer, and I hope to do it again this year.
Well, that's awesome. It's always great to be able to learn about the other drivers' passions and their hobbies and whatnot, so that's cool. Tell me what type of tanker you have here, and what do you do with it?
We're going to head over to Cadet, Missouri in the morning, and load on Monday, and it'll be a solvent going up to northern Alberta. It's pretty much what we haul, Chris. Mostly solvents, some food grade, of course, but mostly solvents, and that's pretty much what we do. Jade now has roughly, I'm guessing, around 90 trucks altogether. Just been a good company to stay with.
Now, with that tank, is that you said a solvent, so is that a smooth bore or baffled? Tell me about that.
There's no baffles in these stainless tankers because you can't wash them out properly then, so you do get the slip and slide every once in a while with the product moving around in the trailer, but like anything else, you just get used to it. The sad part about a tanker with no baffles, of course, if you're stopped on a light on a hill, you just can't take off as if you're pulling a flat neck or a van, but you just, you just got to do what you got to do and ease through the gears, and it's fine.
Switch gears and ask some of these guys have been driving for quite a long time, and I'm sure you may have some stories from the good old days of trucking, so I know I kind of put you on the spot with that, but what do you recall, and what do you enjoy about what trucking used to be?
Well, years ago when I got into the industry, it didn't matter who you worked for. If there's a truck broke down on the side of the road, there was five or so maybe different company trucks stopping to see if they could give a hand. And the sad part of it now is everybody's got a tight schedule, and they haven't got time for that, which saddens me a lot. I call them the new wave truck drivers. They're just programmed to go and go and go, which is what it's become in most areas. But there still is a lot of people that still take pride in what they do, and still are old school, so it works out okay.
Yeah, a lot of guys have said that they miss that how should I say, camaraderie is one thing, but also the ability to be helpful on the road. Some situations have changed. A lot of trust has gone out the window with things. So, what other things that you miss, and some other things that you wish would come back?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you, this electronic log thing I'm not too happy with. I mean, it's like anything else, you'll get used to it because they're going to put it in eventually anyway, but it is what it is. You just got to deal with it, but I don't know, it's going to take a bit to get used to it, I think. The thing is, like, electronic logs will work. You just got to program your day differently. Like, we have quite a few guys on electronic log here already trying it out, and they've made it work. It's just that your day is different. Like, once you start your day, you're going, right? And you got to show your 30 minutes off in your first 8 hours, and these guys will drive, you know, till they got to show the 30-minute break, and then they'll go till their day is done. And it works. It just, like I say, it's just a different style of driving.
Yeah, copy that on the different style. Do you feel that it's going to add a little more stress to a guy, or is it just proper planning?
Well, the stressful thing is going to be on electronic logs if you're stuck in city traffic at rush hour and you can't get going because of an accident or just rush hour traffic. Loading and unloading, of course, if it's slow, stuff like that because you're still on the clock. So that stuff is going to eat up your day, which is going to be a little frustrating, but again, you're just going to have to try and get used to it because it is the way it's going to be.
What was your day like, you know, before, you know, when you first started, you know? Take us back there.
Well, when I first started, Chris, I'm so old that there was no logbooks or nothing. And I remember when they first said logbooks were going to come in, and I thought it was the end of the world, you know. And it was a big change because now you were documenting everything, which you didn't have to do before. And, well, of course, it all turned out very well. And this electronic log thing will be the same thing. Again, it's just going to take a little bit to get used to.
Yeah, 10-4. What advice would you want to give a guy who's looking to get into trucking?
Well, it's still a great industry, and the young kids that are coming up are going to be the future of this industry too. And there's a lot of good drivers. I've got a lot of good young kids out there that are doing very, very well in this industry and take pride in what they do, and it shows. And it's like anything else. You put your heart into it, the rewards will come back and be good for you. So I wouldn't chase anybody away if they wanted to get into this business. Like any job, it has its good days and bad days, but you definitely got to take the bad with the good. It can't be good all the time.
Well, yes, you're right about that.
It's been a very good life for me. I've been in it for a few years now, and I love it. It's very addicting. I've always enjoyed what I do.
You said it's been addictive. Why has trucking been addictive for you?
I just love what I do, and I was lucky enough to get into a company that treats me like family and treats me very well. And you know, there's not many people that can say they love going to work every day. And I love what I do. It's just been a real good job. Good people, good equipment, and good attitude.
Dennis, as we slide back in here to the Super Rig Show, thanks for taking a minute out of your day to get out there on the highway and let us see and hear what this old truck sounds like.
Thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. This was great. It doesn't get any much to me. It doesn't get any better.
All right on, man. Well, be safe, and we'll see you soon.